Humble George here. As I always do, I check to see if there's any comments on the videos. The comments are really my only link to understand what people like and what they don't like. And since I'm not trying to do a channel just about things that are all about me, it's pretty stupid to do something like that, I guess. Although it does look like that sometimes, and actually sometimes it feels like that. Alex asked me, he thought it would be interesting if I showed how I go about doing something with the computer to enhance a vehicle or a thing for AssettoCorsa or for Arma 2 or whatever. How do I go about manipulating a computer program or programs to accomplish a goal which all right, well, let's take a little ride here. Now watch, I'll turn my lights off. Notice that some things remain lit, but other things do not. The little needles don't stay lit if I turn the lights off, but it'd be nice if they did. And the column that I have lights up when I turn the lights on, and I've got high beams and low beams. No horn, but okay, you can see, it might be a little difficult to hear, but you can see that right under the main needle in front of me, it's going to 5 right now. See, right now, we're doing 64 miles an hour. You can see the digital readout, and it's accurate too. I can prove it because the Kuno's app is very, very accurate. So we got 66, 65. It's very close. 74. Yeah, there we go. And so you can see that it's right on the money. All these little things you learn as you go. There we are, 6th gear. Hey, what's going on over there? I've never seen that before. To the right of us, we're doing 210 miles an hour right now. And the car is just loafing. Well, it's not loafing, but it's not working hard. But it would not behave at all like this on its own. And if you look over at the mirror on the passenger side of the car, you'll see that it works. You would begin to believe how difficult that was to get to work. I never saw anything like I saw with this particular car. That would be a high-level remodder's chore to, pardon me, get that to work, which it does. But what we're waiting for is rain. I've got to see if this car is... I ended up working on 3 different ones yesterday to try to straighten out that problem. And I boxed one of them up for you guys, and I'm not sure which one it was. This is a really nice car. One of them will handle the high speed better than the other 2. Or, yeah, 2 out of 3. But I don't know which is which. And I'm trying to get it to rain now. But it doesn't seem to want to, and I don't really understand that. But that's a whole other issue. So let's see how fast this one will go. There's 30% turbo right there, but it's very gentle with my foot on the accelerator. I mean, I'm barely breathing on it. All right, let's... 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 600, 620, 634, 635. So we go faster on the ground than a jet plane flies in the air. Now, you use a lot of fuel by using the turbos, because this is not a platform racer where nothing makes any difference. This is a simulator, so everything, including downforce, all has a lot to do with everything. As a matter of fact, I don't really know where our fuel gauge is on this particular car. Let's stop here if we can, gently and nice. I would think that it's, I would think, I don't know if I can see my mouse. Yes, you can. See my mouse? I hope you do. I think, here's our tires, 28 and 30, what? 28 and 33. That's weird. But I think this is the gauge, but I can't tell. Unless these little blocks, the little white blocks are our fuel. The only way to know for sure is to go to the pits and see what comes of it. So let's drive gently to the pits and we'll see if these little bricks light up more or less. All right, let's go see. And again, what this is all about is making things work that don't work and adjusting colors and things to your own preference. It's about making a vehicle just the way you want it, because quite frankly you really can. And that's what this is all about. But it's a huge, huge amount of things you must learn and remember. I mean, we're really loafing at 150, 149 miles an hour. We're just loafing. And this car has curves, which I don't really understand what it is. But if we do get the Kuno's unit, we see some yellow, we see some green. If I back off on it, I think we start to gain some. Watch, we're gaining something right here now by going on the downstroke of the whole thing. Look at all these fucking things. I don't really understand them all, but I'm trying not to get tunnel vision and crash because I'm looking at the screen. But we're doing 177 miles an hour, and these little things are building up for us. They're building electricity, and it's a kind of a hybrid Porsche car. Really a high-end type of a deal. And it was by AssettoDrive originally, and it's probably from 2019, 2020 at the most. All right, let's not get too much tunnel vision on this thing, but let's walk ourselves over and fuel up at the station here. So we can find out if those little bricks are really the fuel. I don't know why it's not raining. It should be raining. I've got it set for rain and it ain't doing it. But that's the thing about AssettoCorsa. It has some idiosyncrasies like all video simulators do, or game simulators. Some of them are easy to understand and some are not so easy. In fact, it looks like we gained bricks from what we just did. I thought it was less than what we see, but we'll see right now. Now the sound of the car, it was special. It doesn't come this way. You're able to do quite a bit with the extension folder, which you couldn't do without it. It's a little bit tricky to try to understand how everything all seamlessly works together, because it doesn't always. But let's see if this will actually work. Let's come into the pits and see if we actually have anything happen. Where's my pit crew? Let's get out of the car and see. Nothing's happening. Alright. Maybe let's go back to restart session. Let's see if we actually pick something that has pits. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to set one up from the beginning. I can't see it real good, so you'll have to bear with me. These are adjustable. 679. Okay, that's it. This side is low range, this side is high range. I can't. 18 and 20 is what it says, experimental slicks. Now it says we can have other ones, but we really don't have any other. Here's fuel. It's at 77 right now. It can go to 121. There's electronics, 10%, and this is race hybrid. All right, I can barely read it. and there's hot lap. Well, it'll tell you if I could read it, but it's looks like I just can't. I just woke up from a nap and I can't see shit. There's tow and camber, generic, 100% brake power, which is good. Steer is 100. This is brake bias is good. I want to get a little bit more brake than I've got, so let's 133 is it? There's 130. Suspension, it's alright, it's not terrible. It could go up a little bit as far as that goes, and then we could come down a little if we want to, but it seemed to be okay. Let's come down a little bit in the back. What does that say? What the fuck? It's hard to read. 61, I think it says. Let's go to 60. Okay. I hope that's 60. Then let's go back to the suspension, lighten it up just a little bit. I'm not seeing it do anything, strange as it may be. Let's go to the pits now, and we'll fill it up. And we'll do a change of tires, okay? 18 and 20 is what's supposed to happen. Now, here to win, so I gotta believe something's gonna happen. Okay, last, okay. One P-I-T-S-T-O-P, one pit stop. All right, now when this goes to here, we'll know. I know it's not really the way I would plan to start this whole video, but we might as well see what's what. All right. Gotta get my track IR. Okay, there we are. Now I'm centered. All right. I still do not see any more bricks than what we started with right here. So let's back up gently, because you know how hard it is to drive something when you're going backwards. Our wipers are working. We're doing 12 miles an hour backwards. I'm going to try to just, I'll use my mirror to guide myself along with that line, because you know we know how to back up a vehicle. You just do it in this just like you would in real life. I don't know if you have to go around once for that to work, but we're about to find that out. After all these years, I'm still learning some of the idiosyncrasies. See the high beams and low beams? I'll take the turbo right off. I've got the buttons programmed. It is so handy, and it's the only way these cars that I remod are to be driven. You really need to have a turbo plus and turbo minus in order to get the most out of these. You really do, because it will not perform properly at 100% turbo all the time. It's just not the way they're meant to drive. They're way too powerful for that. All right, let's see what happens now. There we go. There's the dudes. All right, let's see. I don't see, we're putting fuel in, but I don't see anything happening to those bricks. They're staying exactly where they were before. So obviously that has nothing to do with it, or they would be moving. We're going to take another look at that in a minute. But, all right. Now, there's a whole bunch of shit going on down here. You would think that might be my odometer, but it's spinning like wild. And I don't know why it would be doing it. I'm just barely moving. You wouldn't think it would be doing that. Must be a time counter or something for the race. Now I'm going to put it up to 70%. 70 right there. But you notice I don't have to pound the piss out of the the throttle. Just barely breathe on it, barely. We've got lots of strength. If I bat it down in 6th gear right now, I'm going to break the tires loose. 570. Now, that's because it was at 70%. It would only go as far as it's allowed to pull. All right. Well, let's go to the showroom. We'll try to sort some of this stuff out. Put it. This has nice brakes. They may make a funny sound. Oh, you haven't seen the car yet, have you? Maybe. I don't remember if you did or you didn't. Let's do the camera 5. This is what it is. It's a hybrid. It's a Porsche, and it was made by AssettoDrive. See, this does light up, but it should light up a little more. And those light up. I did that myself. Now, we could make these light up. We could make the Porsche thing light up if it was white rather than black. It's tough to light those up. If you look here, see this lights up? Little things that I've learned how to do over the time. Like this. Alright? Does this work? Wow, this little guy doesn't work. Okay? Perfect example. Let's turn it. Okay. Then let's tackle one little thing at a time. This little guy at the bottom. We should have that come on as a brake, I would assume, wouldn't you? It looks like we've got a couple of little underlying blinker winkies right there too. So this is as good a time as any to start looking at stuff. No lap time, which is understandable. Yes, this was made by AssettoDrive.Net, and it was never meant to have 38,180 horsepower, nor was it meant to have a power curve that goes up like this and then comes down, you know. But then if you really need it, you can hammer it from what, 11,000 RPMs right up to 20 some odd thousand. You can hammer it, and it's got the balls to take you. But it doesn't have any more torque than right here. There's a little dip in the torque, actually. So your tires aren't going to start breaking loose, but they're going to level out. They're not going to go apeshit and just smoke the tires. Do I know how to do that on purpose? No, but I did learn how to do that. So let's go to the showroom where we can get some things done. I hope this is a decent start to the video for you. Now, let's take a look at this car. It never was meant to have the true chrome on the spokes, but it has now. And in order to get everything working, let's go to the little car area. And actually, this content manager was one huge help all the way around. If we want to see if the rear wing works, it does work. I haven't, for some reason, it's not been working very well in-game. I don't understand it, why it doesn't. It seems like after I chromed these struts, it doesn't function the way it's supposed to, and I don't really understand why that would make a difference, because they're named exactly the same as they were before. Let's take you take your mouse, you touch this, and hit the left mouse button, and it'll tell us what it is. The fuse is common chrome. The material is carbon Weissach 33, which that might be something to do with it. It's not transparent, and it is a full wing spoiler part 2. Click to copy. But that's for another day. And there's part 2. This is going to be part 3, and this is going to be part 1. Okay. Now, as far as lights go, we come over to the lights of the car, and we can find out what works and what doesn't. And we can see that this is a brake area. And again, nothing happens to this little kid right down here. And there was 2 other ones that I saw someplace that could, oh, up here is it? Yeah, maybe it's up here. All right, how do we find out? Well, again, your little mouse and your pointer finger is going to tell you what's going on. All right, this is just screens. This must be for the air to come out of the wheel well, right, same as down below. Yeah, as a matter of fact, it does say air intakes rear. All right. Could we make that light up? I believe we could. Now, as far as this little winky blinky down here, well, wait a minute. Let me do that again. You gotta hit escape if it's doing that. Now we see that we got lights on up here, right? Okay. It's called rear bumper, low cover glass. Now, okay, rear cover glass. All right, now let's turn our lights off and we'll go and work on it. That's a nice little thing to do to start. So we come out of here and go to desktop, but we have to go to the actual car. So the content shortcut takes us to the cars. And there's our little guy, an 80 Porsche 918 Weissach. I probably butchered it, but do my best. I am doing my best. All right, let's take a look at the data. And in order to find what we need, we have to go to the proper folder. I'm going to show you how to get to this folder. I'm going to do my very best to be concise, but really make some time so you understand what's going on, and it's a help to you. All right, there's the mirrors. Now, if I hit it with my left mouse and then my right mouse and come up to Notepad, you'll see the names. Mirror L, Mirror R, and Mirror Center. That is perfectly what you would expect to see. All right. But that's not what we're looking at right this minute. We're coming down to lights, and they are probably, did I miss them already? Yeah, I got talking and I went right past them. There they are. Okay, lights. Let's open them up. Now, last I knew I had 40 of them, which I do still. It comes down to here. But I'm going to come to here. I'm going to hit the backspace button so I can get to fresh land. And I'm going to open this up to give me some room. By clicking it down, it gives me the option to have more room. So let's say we want 3 more lights of some type, and we're at 40 now. So let's go up to 21, 22, 23, 24. Let's go to 25. Control C. Now we're going to drop down. The Control C causes you to copy those. I'll come to the edge here. I'm going to backspace. It's at the far end of my letters on my keyboard. It's a arrow that points back. All right, and then we're going to go Control V and put all those in. Now notice the names are not proper as far as the numbers. It's 38, 39, 40. We need to change it. 41, 42. Let's go to the bottom. 45, 44, 43. Okay, but we can't have the same names. We definitely have to get rid of the names. 2 names will cancel out. It'll be a conflict, and it'll cancel out the whole operation for the one that did work before. So we have to make sure we take away the names, or else whatever used to work will no longer work. That does make sense, doesn't it? Well, especially for you guys who are already sharp with computers, you already know these things. Now, keep going. Now, what if we don't know where we really started and where we didn't? Well, we know that we were at 21 when we started. We made it 41. So let's see what the name of it is up at 21. It is Instruments MFD Icons. So it still is here. So we need to remove this. All right. Now we will remove it by hitting delete, but I hit it twice by being old and fucked up. So we want to go to edit and undo. All right, edit and undo. Whatever that little fuck up was, I fixed it. Let's save it right here, okay? Now let's minimize this. We want to leave this open, all right? Well, these are your colors of the lights. The strength of the lights is by obviously the amount of number that you have is the amount of strength. This is the way they do it is red, green, and blue. All right, red, green, and blue. It's the mixture of those that cause you to be able to see what you're going to see. So we leave this open on the desktop. We come back to here, and we go to here, and we'll come on in. And what we're going to do is we're going to turn the lights on, but we're going to go to this arrow pointing to the left and hit that. Now we're going to come down here to this little opening, and we get the name of it. Now we come to the 3 balls. Watch, can you see the mouse? I hope you do. Sometimes I can see it, but in the recording it doesn't show up. come over to the three little balls. That opens this up to a great big, it tells you what's going on here. And we want the name of it. Rear bumper low cover glass. Control C. All right. Now we want to close this. We want to go back to this screen. We want to go Alt-Tab and try to snag this, which sometimes is easy and sometimes not. So we come down to here, to light 41, and we Control V the number in. Now as soon as we save it, we see that nothing happened because it's a wimpy ass number. So let's put a 7 here, a 7 here, and a 7 here. Nothing happened until we save it. And now we've got a light. And you can see it's just a regular old light, and it'll come on whenever we want it to come on. If we want it to be a brake light, I'll show you what we do about that. Now, the reason it is white and creepy is because all these numbers are the same. So what we want to do is we want to take the little dot out between the 7 and the 5 by hitting this, and now we will, now it's red, but it's kind of a pukey, shitty color. So now we're going to change this to, that's a 75, we're going to go to 40, and then we're going to take the very last one to 0. We're adjusting the color. Now watch what happens when I save it. We get yellow because we have too much 40. So let's give it 10. We have orange. Do we want orange? We can have it run as orange when the lights are on, if we would like to. So go back to the car, turn the lights off, or turn the lights on. It could be orange. You don't like orange. Well, I didn't like it either, so we're going to go back now. Now we got to Alt-Tab the clear, hope for the best. Boop, and it worked. So it shows us right where we are. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this a 0 also. So it's just going to be red. All right, red. And it's a pretty red. Now what we're going to do is we're going to, it's kind of a pain in the ass to do it this way, but we're going to anyway. We're going to take this whole shooting match right here. We're going to Control C it, and we're going to delete it. And now we're going to come way up to the top where the brakes are. We got brake 0, brake 1, and now we're going to have brake 2. We're going to backspace it again, Control V. Now notice it says light 41, but what we needed to say, we're just going to come up and grab these. It's easier than trying to type with my keyboard off to the right. Control C. We come down here and we do this. Light brake V. Well, I just Control V'd it. Now we got to make a concentric number of 2. 2. Now we save it. Okay. Now naturally we fucked up our numbering system down below, but we don't have to fuck it up because all we have to do is come down to 21 again, just like this. Control C. We didn't steal the thing. We're just borrowing it. We come down to where this used to be, right about, well, actually it was right about there. We're going to Control V to give us our number back, which is now 41, like this. Okay, and we got to get rid of this, and we'll use it for something else. Okay, now watch. We save it. Now we come back to the car, and we hit the brakes. Notice now that light comes on because it's told to come on when we hit the brakes. I'm blinking it so you can see with a little gusto here. So now it's our brake light. If we didn't have the lights on, the brakes are still going to work. These are the type of things that you learn to do by remodding, because by default, very few people put the amount of time it takes to do all this into their productions, because it takes a lot of time. Most people would never really notice or give a shit if these things like making these chrome inside here made a difference. Or see these rings right here? Those are welding rings. What's the name of the welding rings? I clicked it twice. Well, look at the turbochargers and shit. Yeah, we got the whole shooting match. Let me, if you're wondering how to undo that, hit the escape. We're going to try just to get this. No, no, it's a texture. It's not. If I light this up, I'm going to light up everything that's in here. And we can do that if you'd like to. So we will. We'll come up to the 3 balls because that's the best way to get the entire name. We don't want the texture. We want the name of the whole process here. Control C. And now we come out of here by hitting escape and by closing this and by going to Alt Tab. Let's go to 41 and we'll put this in there. Control V. Now, what color would you like that to be? Let's do a 20, and let's do a 5, a 5, and a 0. What I'm doing is using the keyboard on the right-hand side, which you can't see. All right. Now, we come up here and we can see that we've got all this lit up, like it's hot. So if I come back to here where it comes off, you can see that all that stuff is lit up in there. And that's our pipes going up and out the back. It actually doesn't look bad. It looks like they're really hot. Now if I come up and take the lights off, they've cooled down nice. They do still have a little bit of a cut. Well, look at, hey, that took a little bit of time. That was interesting. Well, we try that again. All right, they're heated up good. It takes a little while for it to simmer down. Look at that. Doesn't it? Watch. It still looks a little red, doesn't it? It didn't look like that before. Maybe I'm fucked up. I know damn well. All right, wiggled them out. Look, it's not. It took a little time to simmer down. That was an added bonus I didn't expect. Okay. Now what about these little winky blinkies underneath here? We just want them to come on, do we? Where are they? Here they are. Remember, you can't have it. You can't have it in the here. See this little arrow at the top says back? It has to go back or it's never going to let us see them. All right, now watch. There's one of them right there. It's an air intake rear, okay? It's glass though. Control C. Back this. Alt Tab. All right, so we can do it here. We'll put it right here. Control V. Now, we're not going to want it this heavy duty as far as color goes, but because there's 2 of them, let's just do it for now. Control C. Now we'll come down to the color of the one that we haven't done yet because there's one on both sides. Control V. And when we save it, let's get this out of the way so you can see it happen. Where is the little guy? Right there. Well, here. Let's save it. See, come on is white. That's okay. We'll change that. So where is he? He's right here. I would say let's do a simple thing. Let's do a 40, and we'll go with zeros with the rest. How's that? Rather than just make it too long a video, let's just cut to the chase and do that. We'll make it a 40. And now he's red like you would expect him to be. And instead of doing all that typing, Control C is one of my favorite things, as it really is easier for me than typing it all out. And that doesn't make a mistake. It just instantly does it. Now, let's go over to the other side of the car. Oh, he's on. He's on already. All right, well, we got an added bonus. So, if our lights are off, it's off. If our lights are on, it's on. If we want our brakes were on, we could have it be part of the brakes if we want to. Those little winky blinkies will come on as brakes. Would you like to have that instead? I mean, I think it would actually look pretty good, but it looks good as driving lights too. Well, let's leave it driving lights for now. I don't believe we could have both without causing an issue, so let's not cause the issue. So let's get inside the... Wait a minute. Oh, look at these. What are these made out of? Wait a minute. Oh, that can stay for now. door handles. It's made out of car paint. Well, here, let's see. Car paint grain black. We could change the color of those if we want to. But these are all the type. Uh-oh. Oh, I just fucked this up big time. All right, well, in that case, it doesn't make any difference. Let's hit escape. Let's hit F1 and see where we go. We're inside the car here. All right, now, let's hit F1 again, and we should be closer to the dash. All right, let's find out where in the heck things are. Yes, this is supposed to be our gas gauge. But these little fucking blinky winkies don't light up. Are you ready for this? There's a possible chance we have to light every single one of these bastards up in order for them to work. And that is, as you can see, quite a bit of work. Let's touch one and see what happens. No. Hang on. We gotta escape. I wish I could get closer. Maybe I can. Oh, fuck. That just ruined it. That just totally ruined it. Where the hell am I? Oh, I'm under the seat. All right, we got to go up. Oh, this is a pisser. All right. All right, well, hey, we were here at least. Let's touch that again. No? No, maybe we don't. Maybe that's all it does. Maybe it doesn't really work. I know. Aren't we off the beaten path? Why do we want to know this? Well, all these are lit up, and these things are, I don't know. I at this stage of the game, I really don't understand what's going on with it. But would we like it to be that color, or would we like it a different color? Is there anything else we would like to do while we're here? Like, let me see if I can just tap this arrow to the right here. What about all this? Would we like to see any of this here? Or is it possible we can do that? Yes, it is. It's called TV Tuner, Instruments, Display, Icons, Basis. Control C. Now, let's see if I can Alt-Tab. I did. I Alt-Tabbed its little self. And don't we have an extra spot down here? Yes. Control V. But we don't want it 40. That's for doggone sure. As a matter of fact, let's go up to find one up here that's really pretty. It's this one right here. Let's go right under color. Control C, and let's go back down. I hope this is a help. I know it takes a long time, and it's a rambling bunch of stuff to try to understand. But Control V. Watch when, as soon as I save it. There we are. Now look how much prettier it is. Instead of not being able to see this on your dashboard, now you can. Now look, we've got more stuff than that. Push the arrow back. Look at all this stuff over here that's not lit up. And down here, the drive and reverse, neutral. Let's touch this. Look at that. Look, we got those two. So let's... And now the beauty of this is we can have different colors, so it really looks cool. All right, let's do this. Control C. Now we will close that. We make sure that this arrow goes back. Very important. Alt-Tab to get to where we are, so we have something to work with. And we're going to go ahead and do a Control V. And as soon, watch down here, right? See my mouse? Watch. Bing. Now those two are blue. We've got a center one. Let's make that, we can make it red or any color you want. And right now we've got another spot down here. So let's go back, and this arrow is not present, so we can go to the end with the mouse and gently touch him. We got him. Now, you can try to do it this way, but sometimes you miss. It says click to copy, which I've never tried, but I probably would work, but I like to make sure I do it old school. Control C, and then we close it down. We go this back. We Alt-Tab to get to where we're working, and we put the name in with a Control V. So we would like it to be red, because right now it's going to be, well, it'll be white. Watch. It is. Do you like the white? It isn't terrible, but it might be a little tough on your eyes. So we could put a 3 here and take a look. It didn't change it. We could put a 0 here, and that will definitely change it. It didn't change it. Huh. Really? What about a 0? And what about another 0? There. Now it turns red. So we've got neutral, reverse, and drive. And we've got other icons we still could light up, like along here, if we want to do that. I didn't really want to know I was going to make a video on how to light up the icons inside your car. But of all the things that I could do, I mean, we might as well start someplace. That's kind of fun. And this is kind of fun. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to need another spot. As a matter of fact, we're going to have quite a few more spots. So we're going to go from 45. So let's come up to 25. 26. 26 down to 31. Control C. You don't want to get rid of them. You want to come down to the bottom. Best way to get it right is to put that cursor there and then 1, 2, and then put it in. Control V. All right. Now again, we've got to start changing things. 40. Start at the bottom. 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. All right. So we'll start here at 50. Then we go to 49. 48. See how the thing comes down? It gets in your way if you do it from the top down, but it doesn't get in your way if you do it from the bottom up. It's just a simple thing that makes it a little easier. But again, we can't have these any names in here. Aha, that's got to be a 51, which I just saw. So we'll make a 51. Okay, see how that gets in your way? I'll come over here. But you don't know if you're going to need all those spots. Why are you doing this? Because once you get started, inevitably you find places that you wish you had spots to do this with, and it saves the time. And at the end of the whole process, if you've got extras that you're not using, they don't do any harm to sit there, or you can get rid of them simply. And so it's not a problem one way or the other. All right. Gear shift icons was 45. It's important we just don't start knocking off stuff we've already done. So talking at the same time is not a help. But if you're making a video, it's pretty stupid just to have somebody not saying a word and you're watching the screen change before your eyes and going, boy, this is boring as fucking cat shit. I'm getting out of here. And you don't get anything out of it. I didn't want to go 2. Undo is your friend. All right, let's try this again. Now, I don't want it to blink it here. I want to blink it here. So we hit 1 time. Bing. Just to give it a nice break up, and we'll do the same thing down here. 1 quick break up. Bing. Just a quick binky swap, mini swap, whatever the deal. Okay, so now we've got extra icons places, and we did like that pretty color right here. No, that was the red. Well, yes, no, this was the red. This color we did like. So you could just save and go to here, Control C, and we're going to be working. Oh, that's a pretty blue, and that's the same. Fuck it, we don't need to monkey with it at all. Okay, but what we do need to do is we need to come over here and touch these little wiggly wagglies. See them? Now we got them. Remember the 3 pigs. Come over to the 3 little pigs. Control C, Alt Tab, close out of here. But we got Alt Tab again because we did it out of sync. All right, Control V. The moment that we turn it on, we're going to see them. But they're kind of wimpy like that. But aren't they pretty? Now there's other ones we still don't have. So you really could just while away on a rainy Sunday afternoon or whatever by coming along here. And this is really it's not difficult. It's just a matter of understanding how you do it. Control C and close the screen. Alt Tab. Bring up your paper so you can see it properly. And we're going to end pretty quick here. Control V like that. There's our icons. Boom, we hit it, we get out of the way, and we can see, well, as soon as we take this off, we'll see the real McCoy, and he's happy. So we've really made the interior of our vehicle much nicer to the eye. Well, Humble, what do I do if I see something that's lit up, but I wish it was a different color, but I don't know what it is? All right, well, just a minute. After I get done with this thing right here, because I saw him, I said, he wants to be up here too. Okay, well, he was lonely. Use your imagination, would you? Just use your imagination. Control C. It's a wonderful thing to have. It's a dirty shame to lose. All right, see, I did it out of sync, so now I got to do it again. All right. Come on down here to the open spot. Control V and save it. Boom. I know it's redundant. A lot of it's over and over and over again. He's white. Yeah, he is white. You don't like him white? It ain't bad. You don't like it. Well, all right, well, you don't like it. Well, watch this. Control C. Come on down. See it? 1.2, 1.2, 1.2. It doesn't. It has to do it. That's what the color is. So, but it doesn't have to be. Now, what if we want that a little darker? Put a 3 here. He'll be a little. Well, actually, he'll be greener than he would have been otherwise. But there, he's happy. See? Now I think we've pretty well gotten everything in the cab. What about any lights up above? Oh, look. We've got passenger airbags on and off. I'm mousing my eyeballs around the whole unit here. Oh, well, what about these? This would be kind of interesting, wouldn't it? That whole patch? That whole, wait, hang on. I got to escape because you start all over again. Let's try the whole patch. It may be a horrible crock of shit, but we'll try. Control C. Close the screen, Alt-Tab, and we're going to find out if this is gross as hell or if it's cool. So we'll come over here and put Control V, put it in there, and save it. Oh, just a little unit came up. That means we could do this one too, I'll bet you. But I don't like the color of it, do you? No, we don't like the color of it. All right, we'll put a 9 here where it has nothing, and instead of the 9 being on the end, take that one off, and it should be orange. Well, it's kind of a shitty yellow. Well, if it's a shitty yellow, you don't like it, then we would put this down to a 1 instead of a 2. And it's still a shitty color. Well, we'll put a little rat turd in between. Boop. Oh, I didn't like that either, did you? That's a really shitty color. Well, then we're going to have to fiddle fuck with it till we're happy. Actually, I don't care for that, do you? Why don't we... let's give that a 10. And that is nasty looking, ain't it? Let's give that a 2. Yellow? Oh, I'm not feeling it. Are you feeling it? I'm not feeling the shit. I'm really not. That's what it's going to look like. I'm not really into it. Are you? All right. Control tab it. Dag nab it. So let's, instead of it being ridiculous like that, let's do an O2. And let's do another O2. So it's just going to be white. All right? And if we like that, which we very well may, we may not. There, that's much better. That's much better. Well, what about the Porsche insignia on the top? Could we do that one? Well, let's get the other unit first. All right. Control C. Close it out. It's a lot of the same stuff over and over. And I see, this is how these get so long. It takes time to do this, and it's just life. Control C. I can't go any faster. I know it's boring as a motherfucker to watch back, but if you don't see somebody do it, you're sure as hell not going to know how to do it. Just yeah, you're going to have to learn it like I did, by trial and error, and by having a desire to do something like this. So there, we've got both of those lit up nice, and you did want to try to do this one, did you? This would be nice and orange or something, so let's get a hold of that. Now the three little pigs, we go over here, and Control C, close the thing, tab. If repetitious work irritates the fuck out of you, this is not for you. This is why I gave it the name I did in the description of the video. Count the cost before you even attempt to do this kind of shit. If it's not for you, you should avoid doing it, because you don't have to do it, but you're not going to have a car that has all this shit in it because it doesn't exist yet. Now let's come up here, Control C. Now we go to here, we backspace 1, 2. Control V, change the name of the orientation of the numbers to, and remove this. All right? Parent. Why did we do that? Well, the reason we did it was because we haven't done the one on this side yet. See, I'm thinking out of the box. I'm thinking a little bit ahead, but sometimes I think ahead and forget what the fuck I'm doing. Control C. Welcome to being an old fuck. Of course, I wasn't any better as a kid. My mind just, I'm not Donald Trump. I listened to him today. He was rattling off people's names from all these countries. He knew who they were. He knew everything about them. The guy is fucking brilliant. I mean, I don't mean to become an asshole by saying this stuff, but the guy is really fucking smart. I mean, I can see smart when I see it because I ain't that way. I wish I was that way, but I ain't that way. I'm not that smart. It's a real pisser. In all reality, I'm not that smart. But I'm doing the best I can with what I got. Control C. Like spelling. I can't spell worth a fuck. But if I don't try, then I'm never going to do it. I'm just simply not going to spell. I have to. I have to get rid of the pride. Control V. It's just, people are going to say, hey, he can't spell. He's a stupid fuck, isn't he? Well, say what you want to. If you're a dick, say it. I can't do anything about it. I either spell as good as I. Oh, that fucking blows. Well, all right, we've gone apeshit with how much it is. That does blow. Nasty. It blows to death. Well, all right, let's calm it the fuck down then. All right, let's do a 4 and do a 1. I bet you we're on the other seat. We are. We are on the other seat. It still bites a little. Control V. It still bites to some degree. Let's put that down to a 0, and let's put this down to. Now, what we're doing is we're taking away some of the strength of the color. There, that's a little bit better. I still don't really. I'm not jumping up and down over this shit. Do you think you'd like blue? Control C. Well, since we're working on this one here, wait a minute. I don't know which one the fuck we're working on, but it's not that big a deal. Control V. We'll figure it out because one of them is going to change dramatically. I'm not feeling that shit either. I got to be honest with you. I'm really not. It's just we're starting to get to the zone, which I'm not allowed to say on YouTube because it would be irritating to many people, and I just don't want to go that route, so I'm not gonna. So there is a word for it, but we don't use that word on the Humble George channel. All right, because I'm going to get my ass reamed, and I just assume not. Besides, it's ignorant, and I don't need it. But there is a word for it, and it, oh, fuck. And that's nasty. That's kaopectate. All right, Control V. It's a lot of trial and error, a lot of both. All right, 2, 2, 2 should be white. I can live with that. All right, you're happy with that, rascal? All right, we're not jumping up and down. Control C, but it's better than puke as soon as you see it. I just soon not puke. I don't like puking. Oh shit. Well, what do you do when you do that, Humble? Well, you grab this and delete it. And you come back to happy. This red wiggler has to be red. All right, let's get out of here and get out of here. And here, turn our lights off. Boom. The seats are happy until you get in, fire up the ignition, then you've got light behind your head. It scares the shit out of you. Now, you see this green, puked looking bullshit? Wait a minute. Oh, no, I guess that's just the color of it. All right, forgive me. I see this son of a bitch, though. Is that lit up? No. I thought that was lit. It's gross as fuck. It's green and nasty. Well, what the fuck? You're the one monkeying with it. Come over here and touch the ground. There it is right there. What the fuck's it called? It's called floor mats. But what is the color of it? Some green putrid bullshit. Okay. All right, we don't want green putrid bullshit. So come over here. Control C. We got the name of the ugly bullshit. But now we're not doing lights. Now we're doing materials. There's similar shit, but not the same. So we come over to our data. We have to get to our textures folder. We have to be able to actually view a texture so we can see what the fuck it looks like, or are we just guessing? And these are the textures that are stored in the car itself, and I'll show you how to get to that. We're going to make some good time right quick. So please, just don't freak out. We're going to be just fine. There's that ugly fucking puke color. None of this is making me... I'm not sporting wood over what I'm seeing. Let's put it that way. All right. So we don't see anything worth a fiddler's fuck. Close this down. Close that down. Now we're going to go get one. So we're going to go to our master gradients. Okay? It's not like masturbating. We're master grading at it. Yeah, I got to click it right, and it'll actually provide me with what I'm looking for. View, big icons. All right. Now let's get some real estate motivated here. Animal textures and genes. Let's take a look. There's Deborah White Bingy Bangy. That's kind of interesting. But what's wrong with this one? Let's have a leopard color, or want a snake color? We can have a snake color, or we could have this. Actually, I like this better. Let's grab this. We're going, now that we've copied, we've just lost our coordinates, but we'll put this on the desktop. Now we got to go back and find out, what was the name of that fucking shit, Humble? Chihuahua. Let's go find out. Unlike President Trump, who would remember this for 70 or 30, 80 years ahead, I don't remember immediately. I forget instantaneously. Made school very difficult for me because I didn't know what the fuck was going on half the time. I couldn't remember all right, floor mats, it's called this. All right? Bada bing, bada boom. Control C. Now I've got the name. Well, fuck, I still don't know what it is. It's a DDS. Very important to know. I have to know it's a DDS, direct draw. And the S stands for something that I don't know. All right, let's get out of here. Let's minimize this. Okay. Now we rename it. Control V. But here's where the little programs that you have to have if you're going to do this come in handy. Here they are. We've got a DDS converter. We have a CAN5 converter. We have a PMG2 DDS. We have an easy JPEG to DDS, and this happened to be a JPEG. So we're going to double click this. We're going to add this. Now we go to the name. What was it, Humble? Who the fuck knows? But I'll bet you anything it's this right here. Control, babango, and we've got one. Here he is right here. But how do we use them, Humble? All right, I'm going to show you. And that's why I talk to myself, so I can simulate you talking to me. Now, we go to texture. We come out. If we wanted to change it permanently, we would take it, put it in here, and let it overwrite it. But you're not going to see it until you make a CAN5 for the car. However, you could circumvent that by going to the color of the car we're monkeying with right now, and we can put it in there. Paste. Oh, we don't have anything, Humble. Haha, I just gave it away. Oh, you plug puller. Down, Sazila, down. All right. Now we do. Sorry, I don't mean to. Just the way I am, bear with me. Now we come back into the showroom like this, and we look at that thing, and it's, well, it's not green and putrid. It's kind of fucking weird looking. So it's obvious we would have rather had just a solid color, not like we've got, but you know what? It's better than it was. We could light it up, Humble. We could, but who the fuck wants to, you know, at this stage of the game? So what do? Well, we F1, we F1, we F1, we F1 again, we F1 another time, and we're out here, but we're not, hey, actually it ain't too bad. We are orbiting halfway decent, so fucking A, I thought I was really going to have a problem here. It's not wonderful, but it's not horrible either. Now, if we want to see what's going on, we got our lights, everything's happy. I would have liked to have lit up the calipers as well, but it's not a deal breaker. And we've made some pretty good progress, and we were the only one with a glowing one of these fuckers. I've got news for you there. That's kind of, we could simmer down the amount of color too. We don't have to look like the heat is radiating out like a son of a bitch. I really think that I've got the wrong car because of the way the glass looks. I don't think that the rain is going to fall on the car properly. Now, if you go to a different, like the jet mahogany black, you will notice that that green putrid bullshit is still here. I could make it might be better white, I think, personally, and but that's not for right this minute. So everything that we were going to have lit stays lit. You don't have the ability in this particular program. Well, in the program we could do it, but we can't do it because he doesn't let you as far as change the license plate. You have to do that with a car that he will let you do that with, and it isn't this one. So what are we going to do, Humble? We got to have rain to find out what the hell's going on here. Also, if I do this and hit the driver, I can find out that he's just generic Joe. He doesn't really have a nice uniform, so we'd have to put the uniform in every individual color that we want, and a guy that matches the uniform, we have to go and do it ourselves. There's ways to do this, and none of them are fast, but we can really sit down and take the time to personalize the living shit out of this thing until it is just exactly the way you want it. And you're the only one that's going to have that particular vehicle like that. Now see how this is kind of a dingy looking shit right here? Dingy shit. Well, how do we fix that, Humble? Well, there's a possible chance I could show you. I'm going to touch the outside of the car. We see metal detail right down here. Metal detail. All right. Just remember that it says metal detail. I'm going to go and get first we got to make damn sure. I know we're wandering. Special gold. I'll remember special gold. In fact, go to it right now. Come out of here. Go to Humble's toolbox, which is right in front of me. Come down to I was 5 years old in 1965. Okay? That's where it comes from. That's when I learned how to do this. Let's go here. Metal detail 2. We'll just change the name. Copy and paste. Okay. Now change the name to just say metal detail. Name. Metal detail 2 we don't want. We just want metal detail. As a fact, we don't want the little wiggly waggly either. There's a name for these things, but since I don't remember them, fuck it. So, let's come over here. Let's go to the skin. It's special gold. Now, if you don't want it to fuck up something, which I don't see that it has the color in here, I really don't, we'll grab it, slap it. Oh, it does. Oh, hang on a second. Where the fuck is it then? Right here. If you don't want it to have a problem with it, instead of it saying metal, have it say mental. Mental detail, all right? Then in case you want that color again, you can do it. Go to the showroom. It should be carbon fiber. It is. Now the whole car I thought would either be a real nice shine to it, which sometimes is, or in this case it comes out to be completely carbon fiber. And if you like the carbon fiber, that's dandy. And if you don't like the carbon fiber, well, we're probably fucked. But let me see if I can fix that shine. We'll go into here, and look, you could, all right. But see, if I don't choose this, I don't have the ability to monkey with this. But this is where, there we go. We got the gloss. I don't want too much spectacular. The reflections is oh, look at what we can do with this. All right, we weren't jumping up and down over that friggin' carbon fiber. Anyway, let's the color of the seats we can monkey with right here. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, that's fucking with that bullshit. Good, that gets rid of that right off the bat. Fuck the bullshit. We don't have to have shit-ass green. We could have whatever the fuck color we want. Hot diggity. We could have it red. Fuck yeah. Oh, anything we like. Blue. Oh, God, puke with that. Oh, fuck no. All right, let's go back to white. Or black. Boom. What's wrong with that? That's even better. Now we got rid of that creepy fucking color that I didn't like, and it was easier than I thought. Now there's our carpets. We got a gold car, so what kind of carpets would we like? Red carpets? Fuck yeah, that looks good. We got the red carpet treatment, and we're liking it. Do we like the gold? Well, I don't know. I'm not really catching wood on it. We could have really pretty orange, or we could have shit brindle. We can really just choose whatever we want. We want it to look like a real nice high-end car that some executive might take. We could fuck with it till we're blue in the face. But I don't want cat turd brown either. I'm not sold on this. We don't have to have gold. Why the fuck do we have to have gold? Well, we already got one of those. Have we got one of these? Ooh. Oh, fuck yeah. I'm feeling this. Well, what do we do about the seats, Humble? I don't want brown-ass seats in a fucking puke green car. Stick with me. I'll show you how to do this. You came to the right spot. All right. When we're happy with all the monkey business we've done, do we like the shine? Oh, shines like, well, it does shine. My mother used to have a saying, but we're not going into it now because, again, it's controversial. Oh, fuck. Come back to where we, you rotten bastard. I didn't save it. Well, is that the end of the world? No, but I'm not fucking jumping up and down either. I had it. Oh, there we go. We'll get it happy. What a pain in the ass. Do you remember the color? Yeah, I do, as a matter of fact. And that leather shit, we wanted it black. All right. But this is the kind of horse shit you do when you're talking and you're not paying attention to what the hell you're doing. It's easy to make a complete and total fuck up. Now, if we want to look at that creepy looking bullshit, you don't want that. You don't want it like this either, but you just simmer it down. Now, we didn't want the shit brindle. No, we didn't. But we have a rough idea what we did. Actually, that ain't bad. We could go, I'm going to go ape shit, though. Go fucking ape shit. You want? Ape shit is good? Ape shit. Stave the fucker. Actually, I'm glad it worked that way because it saved you going, how come every time I come out, Humble, the fucking thing ain't right? All right, now, seats. Seats, my friend, seats. Nothing's going to look better than white seats. So let's come in here and find out what they... Oh, we got different colors of them. Oh, actually, let's go to this... Oh, my God. Oh, what the fuck? Look at all the choices. Every fucking one we can make different. Oh, my God, we can go ape shit. They're at the very edges of the fucking seats. Are you fucking serious? The back pieces. Oh, my God, we could be here all day fucking with this. Holy adjustments. Are you shitting me? We will be here for another 20 minutes to a half an hour. What about the censures? Fucking A. What are they called? They're called Black Mambas. All right, Control C. We're going to do something. I will come back and fuck with them seats, but I'm telling you, we got some time on our hands. That is not going to be an easy job. I mean, it's easy, but it just takes time. So where are we? Humble, where the fuck are we? Well, what about this? We could have these. You could, couldn't you? So all we have to do is rename it? Yeah. And we wanted to special gold it? Yeah. All right. Now we go look at it? Yeah. And we got animal hide seats, sensors. It looks gross as fuck, but it's hairy. We'll leave that alone. All right. All right. As you can see, you could go ape shit, which is fun. And the nice part is whatever we add to this particular skin is only particular to this skin. But I don't care for that worth of shit. So let's get rid of it. Parent, let's go get something real quick that I do like. And animals and textures is open. This is kind of neat. That's kind of neat. Since we got a green car, this might be nice. Copy. You're better off with a plain color than you are with a bunch of shit like this. So if we got a black skin, if you're willing to wait a minute, we can have one. I'm under the duress of trying to go as fast as possible and keep track of what the fuck I'm doing, and that's not always easy. Oh, how about Splibs or Us? All right, we'll have a Splibs or Us deal. Fucking A. We'll have the little black guy with a fucking marijuana. Hey, I'm glad I found that. That's going to go into the... as a matter of fact, I am glad I found that. That's going right here. Parent. And where it's going right in here. Parent. All right, Splibs or Us. What is the name we needed, Humble? This. Rename. Control C. All right, now we're going to have Splibs or Us. It's a DDS, so that's all we needed. Control V. All right, now our green car has a marijuana seatbelt. And you can't get busted for it because it's a fucking picture. Besides, it's legal in New York now. So you come on in here, we got the black guy and the marijuana. I mean, well, now we got to have green seats. So we obviously, and white, green and white seats, we're going to go absolutely, we're going to deck this thing out in splendor. We got to have a black guy driving. Well, I don't mean to stereotype, but fuck it. We got this Jamaican, and the Jamaican people are wonderful, and they don't cuss. I've never met a Jamaican that cussed in my life. They've always been so fucking good to me. Well, Humble. In that case, we do need a Jamaican guy. Yeah, just because he's... Fuck that. We're human beings. Anthropos. We're all the same fucking unit. Just if we have variations, that's a wonderful thing. So what do we do, Humble? We got to find a black guy. What do we call... fucking unemployment or some shit? See, some asshole's going to say that's a fucking racist remark. It's not. I was off the cuff. I don't mean any harm by it. And please, don't give me a rash to shit over it. I just remember the days of going to the unemployment office, and I was there myself, a white fucking cracker, and a few black folks were in there. I mean, it was part of the fucking course. Anyway, onward through the fog. I'm so sick of having to be careful. Every word you say, some asshole gets offended. Oh, he's a fucking... Shut the fuck up. Go fuck yourself. I don't mean any harm by it. Now, stick with the program, Humble. We need a black dude. Anita. I used to go out with Anita. All right, well, knock it off. Come on. Let's go to cars. You fucking knucklehead. Now, I've got to remember where there's a black guy. Don't start. I can hear the fucking things being said now. A black guy. Boy, you're asking for everything, ain't you? A black guy. I can hear the comments now. You're a fucking asshole. Shut up, you cocksucker. I don't mean any harm. All right. Let's cut to the chase. Is he in Black Mamba? No. It's Peter Fonda is in Black Mamba. What about the orange one? The black guy. There he is right there. Hugh Hardon. Beautiful. And we're going to get, that's who's going to be on our, that's who's going to be driving the car. Hugh Hardon. And look, we got the Elcant. Oh, we're kicking ass. Copy. Splibs or Us. Extra gold. Pop him in there. Boom. We just got the black guy. And we got the fucking license plate. What if the license plate isn't named correctly, Humble? Well, fuck that. Come over to the white Carrera. And it's called Plate D, correct? All right. Rename. Control C. Go back to where we once were. I hope you guys are laughing because I don't mean any fucking harm. And see, it's not named properly, so we rename it Control V. All right, but then this isn't going to be right. So that's wonderful. We go back to the black... Oh, where the fuck are we? We go back to white Carrera. to get this one. It's a plate NM, rename, Control V, plate NM. Oh, just fuck you. Just give me the name, you asshole. Control C. I hit the wrong button. I talk to the machine. I talk to everything, everybody. I just the way old men get. Now, we got to save this fuck stick or ain't going to do it. No, it is there. It is, huh? Yep, it is. Now, what about his uniform, Humble? Well, what about it? Let's go see. Well, we're getting a lot of shit up here going now. I know it. Let's go see. Should be the cool black guy, and it is the cool black guy. Amos, how you doing, man? What the fuck? Well, you want your seatbelt on? I think this will allow you to do it. I'm not sure. Some do, some don't. Rear wing wipers, seatbelt. I don't fucking... No, you can't. This is one of these cheap-ass motherfuckers. You can't do it. So what do we want him driving? He can't be wandering around in a gray uniform. The fucking black guy, we got to pimp this bitch out. I mean, no offense, no offense. Good God, I'm going to get in trouble before I get out of here. All right. What are we going to do about that, Humble? Oh, fucking duck. I don't know at this point. I'm so fucking nervous I could shit. Give me this fucking thing again. I don't know who the fuck's who. We'll go for another operation here. What the fuck? I am getting nervous. Simmer the fuck down. You're old. Okay, I am old. All right, let's go to Charles Band. Wait a minute. Charles Chopper Springer. Let's come into here. We don't want bat scrotum. That's for sure. I'm not sure. I'm not feeling this one. We want a cool something. Fuck, give me an eyeball, and I'm working on it. I'm going as fast as... that's a good... They're beautiful. Yeah, let's give him this. He'll be happy. All right? Bing, bing, bing. And I think we got it. Copy. Now we're coming down to black orange. Wait a minute. Hona Pegasus, no, you dickhead, get out of there. What the fuck? It's so easy to fuck things up by not paying attention to yourself. Oh, you fucking retard, or excuse me. All right. Simmer down. You get too nervous. Fuck, I do. And this will end it for today. This is the best we can do. Otherwise, another 5-hour video. There, look at him. He's cool as fuck. He's got this humble jacket on with a real American insignia from Elon Musk, so we can make America good for the first time ever. And what the fuck? And what the fuck? Yeah, what's this bullshit? This bullshit is plate D, DDS. Yeah, what happened to it? Control C. Where are we? Special gold. Well, Hugh Hardone, it's got the wrong fucking name. Control V. And we know that this is going to be rename. Control V. But I don't think it has a D in it. We'll figure it out. It'll either work or it won't. We got to go back and find out. All right. Aha, it's not quite right. Plate NM. Control C, Alt Tab. Oh, well, fuck it. Alt Tab. Can I? Alt Tab. Yes, oh, you rotten bastard. You overdid it. Okay. C, plate N, ain't going to cut it. It's got to be just right. Control V. Now it will see it. All right, now come on here. Wombo, Telius. Let's get the lights on. Hugh Hardone from the Garden State. Now we're starting to... Now I'm going to get some fucking mail on this, I can rest assured. Some asshole's going to say, you're fucking profiling the man. Dude, he's driving a fucking $70,000 car. What the fuck? I didn't put him in a piece of shit. All right, you're getting too excited. Fuck, excited my ass. All right, good enough. Are we good enough? We still don't know about the fucking window. Wipers work. Wonderful. But the last time I did it, they didn't push shit off the fucking windshield. So now we got to definitely do this. Drive. All right, what kind of weather we got? Raining like a motherfucker. All right, Saul, rain, heavy rain. Fuck yeah. Okay. Do we want this course? Not particularly. Let's take them somewhere fun. Let's go to Banach Bray. And that'll be a wonderful way to show you a little bit of the stuff, if I can find it. It's probably right in front of me, and I don't fucking see it. There it is, right there, as a matter of fact. Okay. Rain like a son of a bitch. Noon, heavy rain, Saul, and let's do this thing. And then we can end, okay? Because I know it's long. I really do try to make these short, but it's fucking impossible. I can't cover all this territory at any less time than I'm covering it. It just fucking takes time. I hear thunder. This is a good sign. We should have rain. There's Jody's planes. All right. What the fuck's with the rain? Heavy rain. Probability of wetness. Damp. Fog. I don't care about the fog. It should work. We don't. I'm zero on the turbo right now. Let me set my hat. Okay. At some point it should start raining. I don't know why the fuck it ain't. But what do we got here? You hungry? Let's go to Little Squonky's Bitchin' Kitchen. We got onion rings, sausage, cold drinks. We got Twilight Zone ale. You can even buy a Bible in there if you want one. What the fuck? Who's this fucking guy? With the camera? That's me. That's Humble George. You're shitting me. Get the fuck out. All right, I will. What the fuck? It is me. It's a fucked up look at me, but I gotta remove the glasses. But that's me. What the fuck? Yeah, I put myself in here. Sorta. Is that a pisser? Squonk, how you doing, buddy? He's helping out. All right. Can we get back to the car? Yes. You know, when you don't want it to rain, rains like a son of a bitch. You want it to rain? Motherfucker won't rain. What's this? Squonky's Automotive, where speed is commonplace, and we do it all for you. Get squonkified or come in or something about sloppy seconds. What the fuck? What the fuck? Enjoy sloppy seconds. No, reduce taxes. Yeah, I like that idea. You could tell that I had a field day with doing this remodding stuff with the track. I gotta, hang on, I gotta get this microphone up to where it actually will do something. So it's a little homophobic right now. But if I don't pay any attention, I'll be all right. Okay, come on, let's have some fun. Now, number one, this brown interior fucking bites. I want it to be white. And the ceiling shit, I want it to be carbon fiber. They're two simple changes. Oh, look at the little fuzzies. They like us. This is the 1.5 upgrade to Banach Bray, and Jody just turned me onto it through Discord. So this is a very top of the line choice that I came in and worked for 4 days straight. I mean, long days, taking barriers away, taking the invisible physics away, because just taking the barrier, you'd still hit an invisible wall and break your fucking neck. And if I want to drive off the lawn, I can drive off the lawn. If before you would fall right straight through because there wasn't a 1 in front of the texture name, but I learned over the years how to do that. As you see that little house up on the hill, I put that there. That's my house, and that's my sailboat. So I basically, I do, it's, all right, I know some of you guys are going to be tweaked to the blowhole that I mention God all the time. I also cuss like a fucking sailor, a drunken sailor, or maybe somebody that just cusses. So you say, what a fucking hypocrite. How can you cuss and talk about God? Listen, I'm a work in progress. He is not. And he's just as real as could be. And since I'm in his image, I'm a creator. So I'm creating in the game simulations. Get the hell, go lie down, mouse, lay down. And so I love to create, not chaos, order. I like to create beautiful, good things. And if you're going to go off-road with a fucking $80,000 Porsche, you better fucking have 20% turbo and all-wheel drive and be in first gear. I've never tried this with this car, but we're going to try it now. Easy on the accelerator and you'll probably be okay. We didn't even spin a tire. Check this puppy out. Now, let's park this fucking thing in reverse and get out. Wow, it is windy. Check it out, my lights are even on in the house. Can we go inside? No. It's double-sided. Look at the... wow, you know something? As soon as you go outside, it starts to fucking rain. I don't know why it ain't raining. What the fuck's wrong? What did I change to take the rain out of the fucking game? I fucked with something, undoubtedly. Look at the water coming towards us. In a very... well, the wind is on it. Look, here comes something flying. Look at the flying things. Jody threw them in. Look at that guy doing a loopity fucking loop. And he even made a helicopter land on Squonky's little retreat up on that mountain. I doubt we could get there with this, and it's going to take time. And this is already a 2-hour fucking video. I know it. I can smell it in my thoughts. I do not know why it is not raining. This is so fucked up. The whole purpose of waking up and coming out here to do this was because I needed to know if I gave you the right version of the car. What do you mean gave us the car? Yeah, I donated this to you guys, but it's got to be fucking raining. Well, I mean, not to donate it to you, but I got to give you the right car. I got 3 of these, and 2 of them suck, but one of them has the ability to rain, or to wipe. The other 2 don't wipe. Now what in the flying fuck is wrong with it? Rain amount. Wait, I hear something. Come on, wiggle, you bastard. Wiggle. Variance. Fuck the variance. Down, Kalila, down. Probability 100%. I hear something. Well, what the fuck? No wonder. Now we're talking. Fucking A. You gotta learn how to operate this shit. This is what the video's all about. Come on, you bastard. I hear rain. This is good. This is very good. Road temperature's up. Humidity's up. It's raining, sorta. Cheap motherfucker. We need more rain. Fuck the variance. I don't know what variance means. It probably means that either it's gonna or it ain't. Come on. Get it. Pop it right up there. Fuck, we'll have a hurricane. Alright. It should be fucking doing something, man. I hear it, but I don't see Dookie. Hear it? Alright. Start it up. Now this should be a real treat trying to get out of here. I do not have a clear path yet of how to get up and down this fucker alive, but we're gonna try. I'm glad I got good brakes. That's why we squonkify these cars, so you can do the shit you want to do and they don't let you down. I've never been here in this Porsche ever. Alright, it's windier, the bastard. I don't want to go in the lake, that's for sure. Don't light the fucking wood on fire. I don't want the EPA on my ass for that, or the fucking animal rapists, or not rapists, what are they called? Maybe they are. All right. Eventually, in a real world, it would be raining now, but because I want it to rain, it says, fuck you, I ain't doing it. Okay. Now, normally, we would have to go to the right here, because that's the way the road actually goes. But because I removed all the barriers, we can go this way. But the road gets really weird. It's not happy. This is probably one of the reasons that they've closed it down, is because it's not a happy road. And I don't know why we lost our little wiggly on the steering wheel, but I'll have to look into that. See, it's not lit up nice like it should be. But it shows we're off the beaten path. But there's a nunnery down here. It's called the Nun's Bangery. We won't go into that either because somebody's going to say something. Nobody's in the comments. Are you shitting me? This long into the video, nobody's still watching this shit. They left fucking an hour and a half ago. I'm out here playing with my patamba. Anyway, the Nun's Bangery is right there. It came from St. Lucia. Well, leave that alone. Now, if you have a small vehicle like a go-kart, it can be rewarding. Well, we're going to change this thing to 400 degrees. Now we got something we can probably work with. With a G27, I'm able to change the amount of steering I have on the fly. I can have 900, which is humanly normal, or I can have 400 for drifting and off-road like this. This could really steer the shit out of it without going nuts. Alright, let's take a left and see where this takes us. You, again, could not go on any of this land without this having a physical 1 on the properties of the material. So that was many hours of doing every single texture that I thought you would probably ever drive on Banach Bray. And it's fucking huge. We're into the hundreds. Now, case in point, well, what if we wanted to drive behind the church? Why would we want to do that, Humble? Well, what if we were doing a video with a chase scene with the police and I wanted to fucking escape the motherfuckers? I might want to come back here and immediately fall through the map, but I don't want to fall through the map. I want to come back for prayer request time and maybe join in with a sing-along for a little gospel music. It's good for your soul and it's happy. But what if the cops catch on to us and we need to go down the stairs? Down the fucking stairs we go. Otherwise, you'd fall through and go to your death. Now, once you come to town, you'll notice that there's some different changes. The Brooks Automotive has changed. Maggie, she went from a junk shop to a selling marijuana. Welcome to Humble's Gun Shop, a one-stop customer. Oh, a one-stop customer comes first for sporting equipment that goes bang in the night. Now, if we come over here, we'll have to get out of the car, obviously. And it is windy. Unfortunately, I didn't know that that light was going to be there. But there was my AK-47 collection prior to 2012. when the New York SAFE Act went through, and I thought it would be smarter to sell everything that I had with the few hours I had before I couldn't sell it or do anything with it, and the government was going to probably come and take them away from me for free, and they cost me thousands and thousands of dollars, and I would have not liked that. And I thought to myself, do you really want to be in a situation that somebody's going to get hurt? And I said, no, fuck no, I don't. So I said, Lord, what should I do? And immediately, not always is prayer immediate, but this was, he said, sell them. Sell them? Sell them? Hey, my blinkies are on. Why are my blinkers on? I must have hit something that blinks my blinkers. See them blinking? Anyway, I sold them. I took a hell of a beating on the price, and I was really irritated. I mean, I was really pissed because, my God, I really enjoyed them, and they're inanimate objects. They can't do any harm. They never went out on a full moon raping and pillaging. They were fun to own, fun to go hog hunting with. I loved hog hunting, and I wanted a rifle that, well, I could only use 5 shots, illegal in New York, but that was all right. It kind of looked like an Italian guy with a real small dick instead of a 40-round clip, which I liked personally. I figured, happy hunting, humble. Are my blinkies really on? Let me go see. I don't see anything blinking. Let's see if that tailpiece works. I don't know why it ain't working. No, the fucking wing ain't going up. Damn it. I don't know why either. Alright guys, this has been a long video and I don't know why my fucking winky blinkies are working. That's supposed to be a trail, but it doesn't work very well right now. I don't know why. And at some point there'll be a video where we go up to Squonky's retreat. I would take you up there now, perhaps. Why are my blinky winkies blinking? What the fuck? I don't remember blinking them fuckers. Anyway, I have no idea what makes them blink, and they ain't doing shit outside, so piss on them. But as far as handling, as I say, I can't believe it's not fucking raining. Wait a minute. Did I fuck with the particle effects in shaders patch? Let's go find out, because this is driving me bananas. Settings. Rain. Oh, what the fuck. This is part of what I'm telling you. If you're going to be a remodder, all these things you have to know how to operate. You have to know how. Or one little checkbox, no fucking rain. I wonder why, humble. Now what happens? We go drive in the rain. I got to find out whether the fucking shit works or not, okay? And one checkbox is either it works or it doesn't work. And if you don't have the understanding, like I didn't, to know how to find out why it ain't working, it don't fucking work. And you could jump up and down, cuss and swear, throw shit. It's a fucking checkbox. It's either on or it's not on. Will it rain now? It's like a son of a bitch. Fuck yeah, it's raining. Is it working on? Yes. Yes. Tell me it's working. Yeah, it's wiping. Okay, I'm giving you the right car. Out of 3 cars, 2 of them, the thing's wiped, but it didn't do a fucking thing for the little spots on the window. Nothing did it do. Okay, we've learned our lesson. Ah! Not to worry, guys. I got this. I got this. Oh, we got this. We got this. hypoglycemia or whatever the fuck that's called when you glide on the water. Hypothermia? No, it's hydroplaning. I knew it had something to do with water. Whoa, 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 whoa. This car, fucking, it's awesome, man. It's a really good car now. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck? Do we have to be careful? If it wasn't realistic, it wouldn't be a simulator. And what was that? That was 20% turbunicus, and I gotta get this. I've got a big woolly blanket over my legs because it's colder than a motherfucker here today. And actually my feet were inside the blanket, and so I'm trying to push the pedals down with a blanket on my feet. Humble, that sounds really fucking stupid. Yeah, it does. Oh, fuck, I saved that one. Oh shit, see that motherfucker? Alright, can we go right around the circle, Humble? I don't know. That wasn't what I was hoping for. Alright, hang on, we can do this. Calm it down to 10% turbunicus. No, you haven't got it down yet. Try it again. I gotta start from fresh. $20 if you do it. I'll give you 18. It was a thought. All right, fuck it. The horn don't work, but I have to see if it's an adjustment. All right, fuck it. We're gonna do it. We've invested this much time. It's about time we. I took you to the fucking place. Tell me. Look how nice this is. What the fuck? A checkbox, it's guys. A fucking checkbox. I want to show you something. There's a sign up here. And this medicine that I've been taking has a tendency to really make me irritable. And coffee exacerbates the problem. So, I don't know, I was in a fucking shitty mood. And I let it get the best of me. And I did some work on this sign here that was very degrading to ex-President Biden and Kamala Harris. So I redid this to thank you for voting for Donald Trump and making America great at last. That will trigger some asshole, but they're an asshole if it triggers them, so fuck them. That's the way I see that, but at least it doesn't say Biden sucks cock and likes it. Or camel toe is a fucking slut. I didn't write any of that, so. Oh! Well, see what you get for being a nasty person? I didn't put a 1 on that. Yes, you didn't put a 1 on that. And that puts a fucking binder to our program, so I guess we're going to call it a day here, guys. I hope you got something out of it. Next time you see this car, actually, I will work on this car before I box it up for you and get you a nice white interior, and we'll take care of this, put carbon fiber on the top, but you're going to get this car for free just for watching my channel and for being a friend to me and understanding that I really do come from a good heart. I'm not trying to be a complete asshole. That would be just too easy to do. And fuck it, we are going to the place. I'm not going to be buffaloed that easy. You could either go home now or you can go with me. It's your choice. But we should stop and get fuel. I love playing this. I really do. It's very difficult for me to put it down and stop for the night, because you know damn well as soon as I get done video and I'm going to come back here and fuck with this for hours. I just enjoy the living shit out of it. It's really calming, and if you let it be a lot of fun, it is a lot of fun. If you get too serious about it, oh, I've got to cut 3/100ths of a second off this fucking thing. I get it. You fight like a dog to try to do it. You're not having fun. You're pissing and moaning. You're stressed out like a motherfucker. It's just not good. So, if you come in here, you'll see alright. I don't know if we can see it from inside here, but we get out just quickly. We got Squonko, and we have Squonk's Auto Repair, and we have a Squonko Gas. I mean, he's an entrepreneur. Once I saw Trump was back and Elon was helping, I said, fuck it, I'm going to entrepreneur my ass. So let's walk down here, go to the Squonko. Yeah, she's into fuel injection. And little Squonky wants a little piece of that booty. I don't blame you. Look at them fucking legs. Are you shitting me? Strangle me, bitch. Alright. Squonk's Automotive. Does it say anything else? It might. Squonko. We'll wander. I'm getting wet. Squonky's Automotive. Flowmaster Performance Technology Company. I added all this stuff into the game just because I wanted to. Now, does this have a name? Telephone. I think I'm going to change it to TARDIS. Remember Doctor Who? Who? Yeah. Alright. Now, there's a very special reason I'm taking you here. Because Jody made a helicopter that would land on Squonky's retreat, the villa on a hill. You couldn't do this in the original game. You couldn't come back here. You couldn't come in like this. But if I want to use this as a movie backdrop, I want to be able to do stuff like a police chase and stuff that's fun. And I couldn't do it like it was. And the Reboot team are wonderful, wonderful people, and they're so incredibly talented. But they've been very kind to me over the years. As a matter of fact, the very opening release video of Panak Bray, Jody was talked to by a nice guy, I think it was LeBloom. I could be wrong, it's been many years, but he said, would you ask Humble George if he would do a really pretty cinematic video showcasing our new course. I was blown away that somebody would ask me and honor me with such a thing as that, so I did. And back then I could really use the flying camera to its potential, and I did. You can go back and see the video myself. It's about 2-3 years ago, maybe more now. Time goes so fast. But go back and check it out. It was an outstandingly good video. It's not just because I did it, it just fucking was quality. I don't care who does the quality as long as it is quality. I give everybody equal credit. I mean, look at the track. I didn't build this track. I don't have any skills of doing this. They did an outstanding job, and it's just absolutely wonderful. I appreciate the artwork and the amount of time that it took somebody to do this. And Jody's putting the planes in, making it even nicer. I'm getting 74 frames right now, 75. So we haven't really fucked the place horribly at all. Everything is completely replaceable, so it's none of it is. It can be put back in no time flat to exactly the way it was if somebody pisses and moans. But if this is just my personal copy of the map, I don't think there's going to be an issue. As a matter of fact, I have asked Jody if he would please, because I don't do Discord very well anymore. He's going to talk to the reboot team because he's a friend of theirs and see if they wouldn't mind reviewing this map or the changes I did for the course being a free roam. And if they give me the blessing to go ahead, I can go ahead and share it with my subs for free, obviously, because I got it for free. I would be glad to do that, and you will be glad to get it because you can scoot around and have a good time. So instead of going through the rock wall, which I will fix so you can't do that anymore, we're going to come down here on the lawn. I'm going to go around this big hump because it's just easier. Look at the water running off my window. Now that's Ilja. Now he's making huge money, and he should for what he did. He's fucking papered to the blowhole for his efforts, and God bless him for doing it. We didn't have rain in AssettoCorsa. We didn't have lights in AssettoCorsa. We didn't have weather in AssettoCorsa. We didn't have the ability to adjust cars in AssettoCorsa. Between Peter Boyce and Ilja, they completely transformed this game, or the simulator, into what it is today. It's you don't hear me getting all excited over that new Evo or whatever the fuck it is. Listen, from what I've seen in the reveal videos, and I'm not poo-pooing the thing, don't expect me to get it. I have no fucking interest in it at all. When I can do what I'm doing right now is I have interest in. I want to be able to have fun. And I don't want to work for 50 hours to open up a car skin. Fuck that bullshit. I can have 10 cars done in that length of time myself. And I like doing it myself. If I wanted to do that, I would go play Gran Turismo or get out the old Xbox and play Project Gotham Racing. If I want to bust my balls for 10 hours screaming and hollering and cussing and throwing shit because I'm so fucking pissed I can't do it, I never could get past silver in Gotham Racing. And some shit didn't unlock till you got to platinum. So I just couldn't get the shit. I mean, I paid for the game, but who the fuck cares? I couldn't get to it. I was fucked. But they had a thing called, whoa, fuck. Uh-oh. This is not meant to be on this course. This is the wrong vehicle for this. 30% turbo, though. First gear would be nice. I was in second. All right, we got to find a way up here that's humanly possible. And with the shitty weather. And the wet lawn. I think we can still do it, though. Anyway, it's fun to go for achievements like that, but I'm too old to fuck with that nonsense. If I want to do it, I can, but I would rather just build it. And the amount of time it takes me to earn the shit, I can build it myself. And then I got exactly what I want, and I did it myself. And that's what remodding is all about, guys. That's why you bothered learning this shit, so you can put the sheep up on the hill where they were never before, because you want to put the little sheepies up there, and I don't want to run over any either. Whoa. Sorry, little guy. There's two over there. I don't want to run over. You've got to use your imagination. Hey, what the fuck is this? I've never seen that before. I'll bet you shits and giggles. Oh, fucking A! That's Jody's helicopter. There it is. Fuck, get out of here, quick. Out. There it is. He did it. God bless you, Jody. Oh, look at it go. Oh, fuck, you better... He went right through the fucking rocks. Well, hey, it's a work in progress. But at least he did it. That's not where I would have put it, but Jody didn't know. Let's go show him where I would have put it if it was up to me. So I think you can avoid going straight through the rocks. But hey, I'm not poo-pooing it. That is fucking cool. And this is what it's all about. It's a work in progress. That was... Wait a minute. That's Squonky's little villa. And that's what I made the video about the other day. I was just so thrilled I could put this villa up here. And I snagged it from inside the town in there. So I just repurposed a building. I copied it and put it in here. Whoa. Oh, fuck. Well, I just learned something new. I'll be checking that shit out. All right, we are leaving now. You've seen all I wanted to show you. I give you my blessing and the car. When I get the interior done, I'll repost it on Mediafire. There's no viruses, no bullshit, no shit you have to jump. You go and get the link and take it home. you're good to go. I pay $50 a year to own, I rent some space there, a couple terabytes. So I absorb the price to give to you for free. And all I ask out of you is a like and a comment. That's it. And just to be my friend, okay? God bless you. I'll see you again. It's 9:56 on 2/26, 2025. Ta-da. It's 32 degrees here in Marietta, New York. And I'm bidding you a fine evening. Bye-bye.